Divine greetings and gratitude, Taurus. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If y'all are new here, my name is Cassandra. I'm a witch, author, and poet of Magic of Eden. Welcome to your new spiritual safe haven. If y'all are returning, hey fam, welcome back to our sacred garden. I'm always honored, excited, and elated to be in your presence. This is the card that wants to come out. I know that was a slight pause there, but I was wondering like what's going on, and I immediately just was drawn to this card, and the first card is a Knight of Swords that you have here. I apologize if there is a glare, and if the lighting is off, I also apologize for that. I'm doing the best that I can to figure out this lighting situation during the day. Taurus, what's up? How are you guys feeling? How are you doing? What's been going on? I feel like it's been so long since I've talked to you. I feel like it's been like a really long time since we've last spoken. I'm not sure why I'm saying that as if we're just like friends or something, which we are in a way. Okay, you have the Page of Pentacles that also wants to come out. So you've already got some cards that are just kind of showing up here already without me even fully shuffling or without me even saying a prayer, okay? You also have here the Magician. Spirit, thank you so much for coming on to... Spirit, thank you so much for your love and your divine blessings that you give to us each and every day. Thank you so much, Spirit, for loving us, for protecting us, for just being there for us in all the ways that we need. Thank you so much, Spirit, for protecting us, giving us the messages that we need. Thank you so much, Spirit, for protecting us while we are immersing ourselves into this tarot reading. I'm inviting our guides, our ancestors, beings of life from the highest realms of this universe. Thank you so much to our guides for giving us the messages that we need. Thank you so much, Spirit, for allowing me to be the medium that relays any messages that Taurus needs to hear. I trust all the messages that will come through this reading are for Taurus's highest and greatest good. And also, by the way, this is Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising. Venus. If y'all resonate with Taurus energy, then this is for you. First three cards we have here are Knight of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and the Magician. You guys are wanting to get right into it. I respect that. I will not waste any of your time. Speaking of which, I'm hearing the word time restraint. Like, I just need to get this done, like now. And with that, I'm hearing slow down. Take your time, Taurus. It's in your nature to take your time. Wow, you have the Devil here that I saw earlier. And I was like, I'm going to put that back. But it came out again. So there's a message in that. Immediately I'm being hurt. I'm hearing that there's a blockage. This Devil card feels like a blockage. There's something blocking your manifestation from coming in, Taurus. Spirit, what is the blockage? The blockage is revolving around money. The blockage is I don't know why with the Lover's card I heard with this card here I heard relationship. There's something about a relationship that needs to end. And I'm hearing that for some of you, it's with a romantic partner. For others of you, the blockage is money. For others of you, there's a blockage in something regarding the past. There's a blockage. What's blocking you is this feeling of defeat, or you not wanting to feel defeated because of something, or something that makes you feel powerless. There's something that has a hold on you that's making you feel powerless. And once you let this go, Taurus, you will start to see the manifestation happen. You will start to see the manifestation appear into your reality. That is the blockage. The blockage is also there's something that you're fighting against as well. There's this fight. I think it's revolving around the kids. I feel like whatever this is about, this disagreement, there's something that is contractual that is holding you back. There's a need to break a certain contract. There's a need to break out of I don't know why I'm hearing like a situationship. There's a bond here that needs to be broken, and that is what's impeding on this manifestation from coming in. You'd be surprised to know that sometimes still just simply being linked to someone, even if you're not talking or dealing with them, can actually have on the things that we want to bring in. So sometimes having those energetic ties, or actually no, having those energetic ties can plague your life. Like even if you don't talk to the person, there needs to be an energy clearing. I feel like I'm hearing a chinake. I'm also hearing papaya leaf. There's something that you're bonded to that is preventing these things from coming in. It is urgent. This is the reason why I felt the need to just kind of get into it like immediately and not waste any time. Also, I feel like the blockage here is regarding, I don't know, I just heard shared finances. Spirit, how do we handle the situation? Nine of Wands reversed. King of Cups reversed. How do we handle it? I'm hearing the words break up. Yeah, I'm not happy to see this. I immediately want to tell you that that Taurus, the things that you've been planning, what you've been wanting, and what you've been wanting to manifest, and the things that you've been writing down, they're not manifesting because there's a blockage. The blockage is regarding a relationship. It's blocking. There's like a decision that is not being made here. Also, there is this element of defeat. Someone is trying to get you to see something. Someone wants you to see it their way. Someone wants to keep you in. And Spirit is saying that what I'm hearing is that for some of you, you may have kids or you may have birthed something and they're holding it over your head. Spirit is saying that if you let it all go, if you don't hold any attachment to it, then that is where this energy is going to back down. This energy is going to figure out, okay, I can't keep doing this because if I keep doing this and it's going to look bad on me. That's the energy that I'm getting with this. Also, I feel again that it is revolving around money. Start to make sure that you start to move those funds into a different account. Make sure that you move those funds into, or those assets into another space where they are protected, where they cannot reach it, because for some of you guys, they will use that money, they will use whatever it is to keep you there, to keep you trapped, to keep you in their space, because they don't want you to move on. They don't want you to prosper without them. They feel that for some of you, they have this idea that without them, you wouldn't be who you are. Spirit is asking for you to detach from that. Also, what I'm hearing for you guys is that how do you handle this? You have to protect yourself, but you also have to use incredible discernment. And also, Spirit is saying for you not to get overly emotional. Spirit is saying for you to keep the things that you see to yourself. Spirit is saying that with the Sun card in reverse here, allow this time to be what it is right now. The way that you handle this is that there is this need to conceal. Like, you don't want to say much to this individual. You don't want to give too much. You don't want to give too much of yourself. For some of you, you've been giving way too much of yourself, and that's the reason why Spirit is saying no. The more you give, the less you'll have. That is literally what it is. And I mean that in the most spiritual way possible. The more that you give to this situation, to this person, to this thing, the less energy you will have. There is something that is trying to come in, but there is a blockage. There needs to be a blockage. There needs to be something to break up the blockage. I am not trying to capitalize off of your situation. I can tell you how to help with breaking the blockage, but it's going to take for you to do the work for 9 weeks, okay? That's for starters, for 7 to 9 weeks. The only thing is that what you need a black candle, you need some papaya leaf, you need black pepper, you need burdock roots, you need dragon's blood, you need frankincense, you need myrrh, and these are some of the ingredients that you can definitely use. The reason why is because all of these elements that I'm telling you of now, we're going to put that into a candle and we're going to burn that candle for 9 weeks. 7 to 9 weeks. I actually have a purge and banish candle that is in my apothecary. If you guys want to know more about that, let me know down in the comments. If not, I would highly recommend that you create this purge and banishing candle, work with it every Saturday for this at the same time. Every Saturday, you light it, you do your ritual, and then from there, you snuff it out every Sunday rising, and then you repeat the cycle for 7 to 9 weeks. If you need an additional candle, then obviously get the candle. And if that second candle is not done burning by the time that 9 weeks is up, then you light the candle one last time and you let it light all the way through. That is something that I can talk about in another video if you wish, but this feels like an emergency. I would probably let that candle burn the whole 7 days. And I say that because this feels urgent. And I say that because you do have the Seven of Swords here. There's a drainage happening. And I don't mean to give you this rush of energy, and I don't want you to feel drained. But also know for sure that you are protected. Call in the protection, spiritual protection. Get yourself a spiritual protection oil. Get yourself a spiritual protection candle to work energetically behind the scenes while you're out doing what you need to do. Make sure that you have your protection amulet, and also make sure that you meditate, because that's one of the best forms of protection that you can ever have is through meditation, is from knowing yourself and by standing in your power. What this feels like is that there is a need to pull back and take your emotions out of the mix, because if you continue to spill your emotions in this, it is going to drain you. Spirit is saying that the way you handle it is by getting out of your emotions, pulling those back, and making sure that you utilize your power, work your ritual, work your magic. Then the magician here, I'm hearing the word trickery. I also feel like if you've been feeling as though someone has worked their magic behind the scenes, absolutely, because magic does not always look like somebody at an altar with a candle or talking to their crystals and things like that. That's not what magic always looks like. Sometimes the magic is them going behind the scenes, figuring out a plan as to what they're going to do to keep you. And sometimes what they'll do is they'll take that idea and then they'll try to act on it, and then that is their act of magic. Because magic really is just you projecting your will out into the universe to create change. It is you learning or you practicing or doing something to manipulate the energy. That in itself is magic. That's an act of magic. I can go further into that in another video. I want to keep this here. I also feel like, again, this devil here is like coming up as an actual individual. Like this is coming up as, and it's so interesting because this person may not even know what they're doing. They may just simply be doing it because it's just who they are right now. They are more than that, but right now at the time of their life, they're going through a shadow period, and their shadow is what's also causing the chaos, if that makes sense. And you as an intuitive, as a sensitive, you pick up on that. And if you continue to agree to help this person or to agree to do this, then what can happen is that you can take on their energy, right? And your own energetic field and your own aura, especially if you're not protecting yourself, and that can create a blockage. For some of you, the person doesn't know that they're doing this. They don't know that they're an energy vampire, right? And I don't mean to label anyone, and I'm not judging them because we all are simply just trying our best. They may not understand that they are draining you, and for some of you, take this as it resonates, you have to explain to them, listen, this is what is happening in your life right now, and this is what is happening in mine. If we are going to work together, if we're going to be harmonized, then we're going to have to work on our energy, and meaning that I'm going to continue to do what I'm going to do, but also there's something that you can do as well. If you want to give them pointers, go ahead and do that. If you don't have to. It's up to you. Just what I feel though is that there is to be a boundary set. Like set the boundary. Also ensure that you are, again, just simply protecting your energy right now. You guys, do not tell everything that you know. I feel like there definitely is a breakup happening. I cannot make this up. I can't make this up. The card that came out was the Tower card here. Yep, there definitely is going to be a breakup. I love that. After this whole thing is said and done, what I'm seeing is that after everything hits the fan, what I'm seeing is that things will come back to a balance. And after that, then you'll be able to progress and move forward. But you're going to have to cut this connection. Like for some of you, You're going to have to break up. You're going to have to cut the connection. But always remember to do what you feel is best. And sometimes it's not even you breaking up with a person. It's you breaking up with an idea. It's you breaking up with a mindset, with the habits. That's what it looks like at times. The Justice card does not only point to what the other person has done. The Justice card also points to the things that we need to do to bring justice to ourselves. We have to be cutthroat and honest about the things that are causing an imbalance. And sometimes it is our own actions against ourselves. Sometimes the one who defeats us is ourselves, is our inner critic. So this is not pertaining to a person outside of you. This is pertaining to you yourself. And you have to break up with that mindset. That's what's holding you back. For some of you, it's the mindset that is creating the blockage. It's this constantly replaying of thoughts from the past, from childhood, right? The lack of inner child healing could definitely be what's causing you to feel the blockage, right? For some of you, it's this lack of security that you had as a child. It's this lack of spiritual security is what I'm hearing. This lack of emotional security. It's this, you had to create this for yourself. There is a sense of urgency here that there is a clearing out that is going to happen by your hands. And, or if you were to call on your guides and your ancestors, they will do the clearing for you. But it will take for you to have to open up to who you know that your guides are. Right? If there is an energy coming into you, test the spirit. Like spirit is saying to test it, right? And once you know for sure that that energy is for you, allow them to do the clearing. There is some energy clearing that needs to happen with this group. I feel what I feel, and I know that someone is going to resonate with this, okay? Take it as it resonates. I feel that once this energy is cleared, Taurus, then the manifestation will come in. The manifestation will come in. It will stay. You just have to clear the energy out. I want you to clear it. Okay. Taurus, I hope that this is helping. See, look at that. The first card is to jump out. The situation will improve. I'm glad that I brought this deck out. The situation will improve. That is one of your angel cards here. Spirit, what else? Oh, goodness. Okay. This is kind of getting repetitive. Oh yeah, improving, no need to worry, improving health. Spirit is saying to slow down. Your energy feels a bit rushed. It feels very urgent. Be assertive, absolutely. Set your boundary. That's the card that came out. I saw that card earlier, but I put it back. Yeah, be assertive. Someone definitely does need to set a boundary. This Devil card here, they have strong energy and don't even know it. But it's time to break that tie. What you're tied to is something that is so unhappy. It's ridiculous. The Spirit is saying to break that soul tie, to cut the cord. And then there's also a peaceful resolution. That's so funny because there's so many different messages coming from this card, from this pile. Not from this pile. There's so many different messages coming from these cards. What I'm getting is that there's improvement, no need to worry, be assertive, and then there's like a peaceful resolution. It's like, what it kind of feels like is that just this one word, no, or this one phrase will just completely like wipe it out. Like, does that make sense? Like, you have to vocalize that you want to cut the cord, but it's also going to take you to also have action behind that. Like, mean what you say and stick to that. I don't know if you're an Aries coming from Aries reading, like if you have like a Taurus placement, like your moon sign may be Taurus or your rising may be Taurus, but there's also some of this can be applied to Aries energy. I don't know why I'm saying that, but it just kind of is what it is. The situation will 100% improve, improving health, no need to worry. If you guys have been battling with anything, dealing with sickness or going to the hospital or just dealing with like health issues, it's a result of the situation that you've been in. It's been really stressful. It has. It's been really stressful. You may have also felt like the things that you were creating were kind of dying off. I feel like the reason why, because there was something that you were going through. I just heard dark night of the soul. I don't like to use that term so loosely, but I do think that some of you guys were doing a lot of shadow work at the time, and that also was another reason why these things were not coming in. You were doing a lot of shadow work. So just take the messages as they resonate, and this is the reason why I say to listen to the messages all the way through, because there's something in it for a good amount of people, okay? Not every message is going to resonate, and I'm okay with that. This Devil card, again, is coming up as shadow work. It's coming up as shadow work, but I feel that once the shadow work is done, and or once you've done the energy clearing, the manifestation will come in. There is a peaceful resolution, but the peaceful resolution looks like you walking away from something knowing that you did your best, for one. Two, you did what you needed to do to help heal yourself, and you did the work you needed to do. The peaceful resolution with this spirit, what does this peaceful resolution look like? What do you mean by peaceful resolution? Can you please give me more clarity? Recovery. The peace, that's funny. The peaceful resolution looks like you recovering, and everything is being resolved to the point where once this energy has been drained out, has been cleared out, then everything will go back to not to necessarily normal, but there will be a new normal, right? Because you will never more than likely do this thing again, because if you do, then you're going to get the same result. So this looks like improving health. This looks like you sticking firmly to what you know you need to be doing right now. Be assertive. That means having the conviction of the highest of divinity, right? Like knowing for sure that this, whatever this is, this unfavorable energy is, that you're not taking it on, and that you're not allowing yourself to enact the energy. And you have to be assertive, meaning that you have to mean exactly what you say, and you have to be firm in that, and you have to know that by you being this way, it's not for the sake of causing more chaos, but you know that something good must come of this, and you have to stay. I don't know why being assertive is I'm hearing to stay strong. Also, this be assertive is connecting me to the Justice card. I feel like with this, once you do decide to or make this actual decision, then that is when everything will come and to be brought back to a balance. Does that make sense? You guys, I'm starting to stutter, and you guys know what happens when I start stuttering. My mind moves a mile a minute, and so because of that, I end up tripping over my words at times, okay? Anyways, what I'm seeing here is that once the energy has been clear, once it has been done, the manifestation will come in, okay? That is what I'm seeing. I'm not seeing this be a forever thing. I feel that this situation is very temporary. And once you do, again, come out of this stage in your life, I don't see you guys returning back to it. I don't see you guys repeating the same cycle, okay? Thank you guys so much for listening to this message. Thank you so much for tuning in to the message with me. I hope that I was able to help you. If y'all need anything else from me, go ahead and visit me online at CassandraTurner.com. Also, if you guys want, you guys can follow me on Instagram over at Magic of Eden. I am here for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you, and I will catch you in my next video.